Despite all that you have done, you are not beyond salvation. You're not here by accident or by chance. You are here by the grace of God. You've been given a gift. Now it remains to be seen whether you choose to embrace it or to cast it aside. This one shall reach the atonement, while the gates of Eden shall be shut to your jar.
Yes, Joseph.
Hello guys, it's Eric the LonePineWolfman, here once again with a quick historical basis for the Eden's Gate cult in Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 has just come out, and I'm currently making my way through the game. But while most people who know anything about the game have heard of the Doomsday cult Eden's Gate, some folks may not know the real cults that the game is based on. Just a note, I'm not revealing any spoilers about the game's story. Well, I haven't even finished the damn thing, so how could I? I'm just merely going to tell some basic information about the two cults in particular that the game follows loosely. Now, I don't think Ubisoft mentioned either of them out loud, but they definitely took elements. The first one is simply known as Jonestown, or the People's Temple, a religious movement that began to grow and have hundreds of members by the 1970s. They had a socialist communist touch to their interpretation of Christianity. They famously fled to Guyana in South America to build their own society away from what they felt was the corruption of the United States. Little did they know that their leader, Jim Jones, was actually fleeing the US with his followers before the news allegations came out of him forcing people to stay within the church. He didn't do well with people questioning him. Many of his followers thought of him like a prophet or more. Ultimately, after killing a visiting congressman from the US, over 900 people took cyanide mixed with Kool-Aid and died. Officially listed as mass suicide, it is clear that many, including the elderly and small children, were forced to take it and were actually murdered. Jim Jones took the less painful route and just shot himself in the head. The game mimics the loudspeaker system that Jones used in Guyana to talk to his followers 24/7, and the early belief of his followers that he had divine powers of healing and holiness.
They've come to take me away from you. They've come to destroy all that we've built. Do not touch that citizen! Hold on and don't stand down! Stand down!
The second were the Branch Davidians. The Branch Davidians were a subsect of Christianity who believed that the second coming of Christ and the end times were near, and that the evil empires of the world would unite into one, called Babylon, and would try to destroy all that was holy. There was much interpretation of Bible prophecies. To prepare for the end days, they stockpiled weapons to do battle with the enemies of God, but ultimately, they didn't seem to harm other people. They built their compound in Waco, Texas, drawing the attention of the ATF, otherwise known as the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, who wanted to take away the illegal firearms. Instead of simply serving a warrant, the ATF staged a raid that ultimately failed, with agents and Davidians both dying in the firefight. The date was February 28, 1993. A major significance since Far Cry 5's original release date was February 27th, a day before the 25th anniversary of the raid this year. After a 51-day siege, the ATF, rumored to have help from the CIA and military, tried to force the Davidians out of the compound when fires broke out. Nobody knows for sure, but both sides claim that the fires that killed nearly 100 people were started by the other side. Controversy still surrounds the subject, and perhaps that's another reason for Ubisoft to have pushed the release date back to March 27th. push still denotes some marketing genius or sheer luck on the Ubisoft staff. The game came out during Holy Week of all times. I mean, seriously, nobody's mentioned that. I mean, a game about a violent, religious, Christianized cult comes out during the biggest week of the year for regular Christians. I mean, even the box cover art is basically the Last Supper with cult members. Just something strange I noticed that nobody's pointed out so far. Or maybe everybody knows and I'm late. Never mind.
Blind, but now I see.
In any case, Father Seed is obviously a mix between Jones and the Davidian leader at the time, David Koresh. He's even got Koresh's glasses, although he's a much more violent rendition of them. Well, that's it for today. I'll come out with another Far Cry vid soon, but let me know what you guys think, and if you learned something. Thank you for watching. This is the Lone Pine Wolfman, and if you liked the video, please click that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and thank you so much.
Our house will still be standing when the world